want to just barely, you should be able to feel one skid come up, then the other skid come up. You should just nice and slow coming up into hover.
Okay.
Remember when you fly with the FAA, the first impression of you is the pickup.
How's that?
That's their very first impression. Even though you might have done a check ride with a guy a year ago, he's not going to remember.
Right.
Their first impression is going to be the pickup and the taxi.
All right, I'm making my left turn. Tail might come around. There, the tail's fine. There I am. All is good. Martin Tower, Middle River 1 with Sierra.
4 Martin Tower.
Middle River 1, we'd like the south pad for training area 2, special VFR, please.
1 standby.
Weather should be good here in a few minutes. I mean, look at the clouds over here. It's just got some low clouds on that side, but over here is like, that's probably 10,000 feet there.
Right. So, stand by, that means wait here.
You can just start, you can taxi slow, but as long as you're not, don't block the path to the pad. Someone wants to come in.
Ceiling is broken at 1,200, proceed to Ringer 2 South Deck, clear for takeoff.
Ceiling 1,200 broken, cleared for takeoff, south pad, Middle River 1. That's what he said?
Yeah, so it's not a special VFR anymore.
Oh, okay. Warning lights off. Gauges are green. Fuel's good. Carb heat's good. Out of the yellow. I'm going between those two lights. Behind these airplanes. The tower, ready, set, go. Tower to the, that way. 30 knots. Clear to left. Just 70. Alright, relatively stable. Warning lights off. Gauges green, green, green. Airspeed stable. Repeat on. Plenty of fuel. Okay, I have a hydraulic failure. Checking that the switch is on. The switch is on. Turning the switch off. This is simulated. And
speed's way too slow. And you're gonna do a running landing.
I'm gonna do a running landing.
Remember, try not to let her drop out of the sky. Like right here, we should be at 400 feet still, right? The longer you're at 300 feet, the less safe you are. So there's no hurry to get to that 300 feet. There's 100 feet on the downwind, 100 feet on the base turn, and then right about here, you just come to 300 feet, so you're not there for longer than you need to be.
Gotcha.
Way too fast.
Okay.
All right, because we have a short area here, we're going to start our descent here.
All right, starting the descent, lowering the collective a little bit, slowing down.
And no more airport, you just go longer on the downwind.
60 knots.
Try not to let her get below 20 knots, because that's when you're basically hovering. That's when it gets hard.
20 knots, gotcha.
on the ground speed, because if he has the airspeed's going to go to 0 probably.
All right, I'm at tree height left level, slowing down.
All it is now is not moving the controls too much, especially the collective.
Okay.
Let her float down. Push, add a little power. If you want to slow down descent, you got to push and add power. So you're going to get below 20 if you're not careful.
Try not to clear
How's
the runway on Alpha. Off the runway.
Try not to move the controls too much. Good. Full left cyclic. That way you want to stay on the yellow line. You don't.
Okay, it's all the way.
Yep, now it is, but you want to, get it over there right away. So you
Okay.
don't. All right, turn hydraulics back on. Or should this be forward or aft cyclic? Don't go right or left. There you go, let her come down. Now she's coming down. A little bit forward cyclic so you don't touch in the back of the skids. There you go. Good. Just use what you need because you want to, you want to try to be in the middle, right? Just use what you need to stay in the middle.
All right, hydraulics on.
Good. All right, pretty good. So yep, you just want the aircraft level. You don't want the nose up at all because then that's how you get the bounces.
Right. So I pushed a little. I'm trying not to push too much because of the force required.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, and you don't want to be taken back off. But you just have to.
I just pushed a little.
Yep.
And then here I was just pulling up just a hair. Just actually not even pulling up. I was just applying pressure.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to move the controls too much. So a little bit, we got a little bit of right and left movement. So you don't make sure that you're only doing fore and aft.
Okay.
So you don't get these kind of things going.
I got that the second time.
All right, let's pick it up and go down the other end. Do a couple more.
Okay.
Okay, hydraulics off.
All right, hydraulics off.
Just let her float down.
I have the controls. Ooh.
Try to come to the left. Work on that airspeed because they're way too fast. That's why she's getting hard to control. Remember, you don't want to lower the collective like you're doing because if you slow down, what's going to happen? She's going to descend on her own, right? So if you lower the collective, you're going to have to pull the collective up a lot. Just slow down some more. Try to be around 20 knots in the ground speed.
Try not to look away.
Yep.
Now I'm over control.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you just want to look outside. You don't want to look inside. There you go. You got to use your peripheral vision to reference how fast you're going. There you go. Now just let her float.
Air more. Air more. And let it come down.
Let the left pedal.
The left pedal.
You want to be straight. There you go. Now get on that cyclic. There you go. Nice. Good. All right, good.
Hydraulics on.
All right, let's pick this up to hover.
Up to a hover. Warning lights off. Gauges green, green, green. Plenty of fuel. Carb heat off. Picking up. Carb heat out of the yellow. Boy, I'm sweaty.
Hydraulics off is it's a workout for sure if you let it be. Like you said, I'm over controlling a little bit. If you let it be a workout, it's a workout. If you just try not to move the controls too much, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Well.
But like that one, once you got it settled down, it was a piece of cake. Just let her come down, right? Just let her come down. If you get to the point where like you're 23 knots, 24 knots, and she doesn't want to come down, just slow down a couple knots, right? You don't want to lower the collective.
Okay.
If you slow down a little bit, she's going to come down. She's not going to be able to fly. At that same power setting at a slower speed, it's not going to fly.
Ready to go? On the go. Warning lights off. Gauges green, green, green. Plenty. Carb heat out of the yellow.
Okay.
On the go. Clear right, clear left. Pushing forward. Actually, it happened on its own. There we go. There's 70. Warning lights off. Gauge is green, green, green. Plenty of fuel, carb heat on. We'll do another auto. Trimming. Right, clear left. Sorry, I was a little late on that.
500 feet.
I'm getting back there. Alright, so I probably pulled too early. Do you think I was close?
No, I think you've been fine, but I think you just let off too much speed. And you're trying to hold that 60, that 65, 70 knots the whole time. Right away we started bleeding off speed and it just never really stopped.
Okay.
Just try to hold on to that 70 knots.
Alright, so I'm going to start about...
Don't be faster than you need to be.
Okay.
Now you're 80 feet low now.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Down, right, aft, holding off, pushing forward to 70. RPM check, pushing forward. RPM check. Alright, eyes outside. Baby flare, big flare, small crack of the throttle. Push the forward.
Alright, good.
So, had that been an actual one, my running landing would have ended.
How many feet short do you think you were when by the time you came to a stop?
Oh, I would say 50?
Yeah. And what altitude did you enter it at?
500.
You entered it at 450.
Oh, did I? Okay.
That's why it's important to make sure that, you had 420 at one point, and then you brought it back up a little bit. So it's important to make sure that when you're on final, you're holding 570. Because if you don't, you're going to end up in different spots compared to what you did on the last one or on your practice.
Warning lights on, off. Gauge is in the green, green, green. Plenty of fuel. We're down to 0.6. Carb heat out of the yellow. On the go. What are you doing?
Wondering why this number's so far off.
Oh, sorry. Starting to lower the power, pushing forward.
All right.
Pushing forward. Giving it a second.
Make this turn, don't look inside, look outside.
I'm looking outside.
And just feel what the helicopter's doing. Look at the horizon. You'll be able to know if it's nose diving, if it's picking up airspeed.
Feels good.
Just by looking at the horizon.
I gave it a little extra power.
There you go, look.
I gave it a little extra power.
Okay, but you now have the steering here where all the numbers are going crazy.
I didn't even look at the numbers.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you want to do. All right, slow down a little bit. You don't need to do
Warning lights off. Gauge is green, green, green.
Heartbeat's all the way up. All right there, about 75. Start pushing on the nose a little bit. Hold it right there. 3, 2, 1, all the way down.
Down, right aft.
Don't let the airspeed bleed off.
Let her settle. Let her settle. Let her settle.
Right, start your turn.
Building up just a hair.
The throttle rolled off.
Stop. I'm holding it.
Yep, I gave it a little twist. All right, there you go. Looks good. Just check the collective. Push on the nose. Check the collective. No, check it. Check it means pull it up.
Oh.
Because your RPM was so high.
Okay.
All right, check it. It's like. Remember, the higher this is, the faster you're falling, right?
Okay.
So you might have made it maybe a little bit past this road.
Oh,
right?
I was busy watching the horizon.
Yep. Because, well, you know, you just, like I said, that's why you got to glance.
I know,
inside and outside.
I know, but...
That's what I'm saying. You don't want the RPM up here because you're descending faster, and it's going to shorten your distance.
All right. Now I'm ready.
Ready to go back?
Yeah, I'm ready to go back.
Make a left 180 then.
Left 180. I mean, I think that was better.
Oh, yeah. The last few were better now that you're watching the horizon more and not staring inside so much. Like, you know, I guarantee if you're doing it at nighttime, you wouldn't be staring inside too much, right? Because you're trying to find where am I going to go. You might not see anything until your landing light hits the ground. What's nice about going, we couldn't today because of the weather, what's nice about going to Falston is you can do something to the left, do something to the right, do something to the left, do something to the right.
Well, that's my first time in this helicopter, I think, doing them to the left.
Yeah, they're easier to the right because you can see your spot all the time without having to look past the other person.
Yeah, it's just, you know, practice, practice, practice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, over here is the group of trees, over here is the freeway. Well, I'm going to have to make a left turn. So, yeah, you got to be able to do both. But.
So we're going to go straight in.
Yep, wind's not much today.
Mark Tower, middle over 1, Tango Charlie.
1 more tower.
Middle over 1, Tango Charlie, we'd like the south pad.
Middle 1 south back clear line, cross the active.
Middle over 1, cleared across the active for the south pad. Alright. Gently forward in between these lights. Sorry about the pedal there. Up to speed, getting a little altitude now, and I'm starting to slow down already. Reflective. Adding power now. Adding power now. Oh, we got a tailwind. Left tailwind. I'll keep my orientation.
Don't let that nose turn.
I'm pushing.
Dang, that's how you get LTE.
Okay. I'm just not stomping. All right. Gonna hover. Turning. The wind just changed. There it is.
Right. Okay, don't move the collective. Just, you don't do anything with the collective. It's all cyclic.
Warm. Getting into position. Establishing my approach height. Am I straight?
I am.
Okay.
You need to go left. There you go. There you go, better.
Beginning descent.
Yep. Always moving forward while you're lowering collective. Always moving forward, lowering collective. There you go, good. A little crooked, but we're on there, so let's put a little bit of right pedal in there.
All right.
Here we go.
I did that.
All right. So yeah, just make sure as long as you're moving forward, you're eventually going to touch. You don't want to stop because then you might be short.
Throttle.
Yep.
To 75.
Yep. Throttle, timer, lights, friction, checklist.
Throttle.
Yep.
Timer.
Yep. Lights,
Lights.
friction, checklist.
Friction. Checklist.